It's both of them. Cool. Are the mics on?
Yeah. Music's off. Let me make sure we're recording.
All right.
All right, we're good to go.
Rob and Slim Show.
Hello, this is Gabe.
How you doing, Gabe?
Good. How are you doing today?
Good. And who else is on the line?
We also got Garrett.
Jarrett
Garrett's on the line?
from Park
here.
Fanatics, right?
Yeah.
Park Fanatics. You got both of us here.
All right.
Awesome. How you doing, guys?
Yo.
Good. This is
Very
weird.
good.
I've never actually been away from him listening to his voice before like this. This is awkward, but cool.
Oh, it's strange. It's always strange to hear your own voice, right?
Yes.
right?
Yeah. I was saying to Slim a few weeks ago when we first started, I didn't like to wear the headphones because I didn't like the sound of my own voice, and it made me uncomfortable. And the more uncomfortable I got, the worse I would sound.
Yeah, I let Garrett do that because I don't like doing that. Every time we record, I'm like, you wear the headphones. We're good. We're good on this end. I have enough of my own voice throughout the day.
Right. It was even hard for me doing the edits at first because I had to listen to the whole show, and I'm like, I just cringe every time I speak.
I still cringe every time he speaks.
I'm used to it.
We have a lot of cringe-worthy moments on our show. Don't you worry.
And most of them come, unfortunately, most of them come from me with me and my really terrible puns and jokes.
Yeah, there's some corny stuff that happens. For sure.
Who's the one that goes on roller coasters shirtless?
That's me.
Oh,
That was just a joke. I didn't really mean it, or did I?
Oh, you have to do that now. You said you do it.
I know. I'm trying to convince him.
I'll do it.
You have to take your shirt off on the lift hill. That's how you'll get away with it.
I'll go. I want to go on an accelerator with no shirt on. That'll be a little too intense for people. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that would stiffen up the nipples real quick, I think.
Oh. Well, I was going to ask you
We
guys.
do a lot of.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh no, go for it.
I was going to ask you guys, what do you know about the new Star Wars theme park at Disney?
Oh, we just did a really, really, really long episode with Chip DiPauli from Disney Coast to Coast, just completely covering anything and everything about it, and we learned a lot more than what we thought we knew already on it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's big news. It really is. They just released a bunch of news over at D23, the Disney Expo that happened over in Anaheim this year, and the internet has just gone crazy with what's going to happen. I think Star Wars nuts are absolutely ecstatic for this.
Yeah.
It's going to be something out of this world.
Oh, that's a knee slapper, Garrett. Knee slapper.
You had to call it on me.
I know, right? People are kind of getting really excited about this Disneyland, like a new land in its history almost. I mean, the only new portion that they've added in its history was Toontown, and even when that opened, it was a really large deal. And at least in the dork community, like us, we're seeing this as their
millions of
response to, millions of us.
Yeah.
Their response to Harry Potter and Wizarding World of Harry Potter that Universal has done. And Disney got a good swift slap in the face with that. So this is their response to that after Avatar. Their announcement in Florida didn't really resonate with people as much as Star Wars did.
Are they going to have a Cantina Band bar?
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I heard they're gonna have
Yeah,
that,
they need that.
which is really weird though, because like the whole idea behind it, like the whole planet, is that it's a new planet, but they're still gonna call it the Mos Eisley Bar. I feel like the dedicated Star Wars fans are gonna have a conniption.
I don't think I could drink to that song for a whole night. Like, that song would drive me nuts, dude.
I don't know. I love that song. I could listen to it.
I do, but yeah, I think it
Max
would drive me
Rebo.
nuts.
How do you not like Max Rebo? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's
You know, if they didn't include that in Star Wars Land,
Figure and Dan, I
people would
think is
freak out.
So
Yes, that's their
Star
band.
Wars Land, they're making it like a they're making Star Wars Land like a planet, like it's a planet of its own.
Yeah,
It's a brand new planet.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's going to be something from scratch. So that way, there's nothing to compare it to. They can't have all these Star Wars nuts that are very particular going, oh, well, this wasn't exactly like it was in the movie.
That's not real.
This wasn't.
Because there's tons of those on
bikini that Princess Leia
metal.
was wearing.
They had to do something new. I think it's really smart what they did.
That is cool.
That is cool.
I do agree that it's actually really smart, and like we said, just because now the dark side nothing to complain about, but also it allows them so much more freedom to do brand new things that aren't necessarily tied to the movies. They can expand on everything and anything they really even want to do. And I think that's the reason why they're doing it that way, is so that they have the ability to create new content.
Yeah. I was going to ask, too, have you guys ever heard of Action Park? It was out here.
Yeah, I have heard of Action Park. And
Action Park, you mean?
Yes. Traction Park.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I heard this guy's
I
son
know that
would
all
just
too
draw pictures and then they would build it. He built, he just drew a loop.
Oh, did you see
I heard
the
that place
loop?
is
Did
real.
you ever experience the loop in the water slide there?
The one weekend I was supposed to go there as a kid, I got grounded, so I couldn't go, and I'm probably happy I did get grounded.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. They said kids lost their fucking front teeth on that loop.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They'd send dummies down through it, and they'd come out missing limbs and stuff. That thing was a death trap.
That's the greatest
It was
ride
only
in history.
open for like, I don't know, a month before it got shut down by the
I heard they never tested anything. Yeah, it was just like, well, we're building
They
this.
paid the
It's gonna happen.
employees.
Yeah.
They judged
down.
the rides based on how many limbs each dummy would lose. So if a dummy only lost an arm, they're like, this is good to go to the top of the
That's only a finger. We're good on this one.
We're totally good on this one. No one's going to miss the pinky finger.
You don't need it.
As long as the head doesn't come off, it's all right.
Anyway, I heard that. Didn't that place just reopen again? Like, it just reopened?
Yeah, that's what I heard,
Recently?
dude. I don't know what they have from the old days, but yeah, I heard they just reopened
Nothing
it.
from the old days.
I would hope not. I would hope that nothing is there from the old days because I don't want to die.
One was like a cement fucking like ramp on this little like thing on wheels or whatever. I don't know, and you just went down it and like burned your elbows
an
off.
alpine slide.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh my
bobsledding
God.
type thing, but with the ability to scrape your face off.
Yup. And a little bit of water, a real little bit of water, like a trickle.
And who?
Those are probably
needs
just
a
the sprinklers on
brake
the sides
for
of it.
One of the carnies is up there just urinating down the slide. And keeping the slide down.
Yeah, they said a lot of them were designed by staff.
Oh, Jesus.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. It would be like letting Pete run this show.
So there's like some autistic 12-year-old on theme park tycoon just making them.
So what about you guys? What are your favorite theme parks?
Ooh. I love Great Adventure. I love Six Flags.
Oh, nice.
Six Flags Great Adventure, that's a really good park. That is
Yeah.
a really good park.
Yeah.
What about you, Slim?
Where?
I don't have a favorite theme park.
I do like Universal.
Yeah, I've never been to Universal. I just wanted to go when they had the Back to the Future ride, and then they did away with
Yeah,
that.
dude, they got rid of King Kong. They got rid of Back to the Future. I think they got rid of E.T., but I'm not sure.
Wow, how could they do that,
It was
man?
I have a solution for you. I have a solution. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but on the single versions of the Back to the Future movie DVDs they re-released, they have an extra bonus video, and the extra bonus video is actually the ride video.
Oh,
Yes, I have
All you have to do is
those.
Pop that into your DVD player, sit in the twirly chair, and have somebody move your chair around to the video, and then it's just like you're in the ride.
You know what's funny is one of the only rides I've really been in. I'm not a huge theme park guy. I would love to go to Universal. I'm not really huge into like Six Flags. I mean, I go to the water park or not. But when I lived in Vegas, I actually went on the Star Trek experience.
Ooh, I heard that was really cool.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
It was a huge Star Trek museum. They had guys in costumes, in character, walking around you can interact with. And then they took you through like this interactive tour where like they put you on an elevator and it starts off like a regular like tour guide. and then like they're talking and whatnot, and then all of a sudden the lights go out and the elevator starts shaking, and they make believe like something's going on, and when they open the doors,
You're on the
you
Enterprise?
walk out to the command deck of the Enterprise.
Wow.
And then they put on this whole show. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. And they like
That
run you
sounds
through the
incredible.
halls. They run you through the halls of the Enterprise, and then they put you on like an escape pod, quote unquote, where it's got one of those colossal IMAX screens above it. And then, like, it's fucking jerking you around, and it's just fantastic. It's like 40 minutes of just fucking amazing.
Wow.
It sounds like Dork's dream. That's what Dorks dream about. Like, they go to sleep
Yeah.
and they dream back.
Yeah.
I was pretty happy with it, I'm not going to lie.
What about Busch Gardens? What's you guys?
I've never been there.
What's your opinion of Busch Gardens?
Busch Gardens, I've never been there either, unfortunately. But from what I've heard, it's like a really good destination for a roller coaster. So Garrett, like if anybody, Garrett should be going there. He's that.
Oh
coaster
yeah,
freak.
about Magic Mountain. Is that which one?
No, Busch Gardens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Busch
Busch
Gardens.
Gardens.
Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's a great park. They got 2 parks out there on the East Coast. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is cool.
That was actually my very first theme park. Was the Busch Gardens in Tampa. So I
Wow.
have fond memories of that place.
What about King's Dominion? I've been there once, and I don't remember much of it.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's it's up there in Ohio, right?
I can't
and-
remember. We were on a trip with one of the youth groups when I was a kid, and we stopped there.
Oh, okay. They just put a fantastic new roller coaster in at that park, so that's really drawn a lot of people to it. It's this inverted roller coaster where your feet are dangling, and it's the first one they've put in years like that. So it's a huge step up for that park. It was kind of a small park before that, wasn't it?
Didn't King's Dominion also open up a drop tower ride where it's like you're facing down instead of like a normal green screen type style?
Yeah, something like that. I think
And
so.
they were ahead of our
Like
Barbara,
Falcon's
I think.
Fury.
They were like
Falcon's Fury, I think
Flintstones
it's
and
called.
shit.
Yeah. King's Dominion.
Now,
Yeah.
I noticed when we talked about theme parks, no one said anything about Disney. You guys like Disneyland, Disney World?
I've never been to Disney.
I've been there once, and
It's good. I like it.
I liked it, but
It's cool.
yeah.
I was there once, but I was like way too young to really appreciate it. I think I was like 6
I
or
went-
7 at the time.
I
We
Yeah.
need to do a Robin Swim trip to Disney.
Live
Yeah,
from
dude.
Disney.
Live
Yeah.
from Disney.
Dude,
Oh, what you guys
Yeah.
really need to do, I've listened to your show for a little bit now, so what I think you guys need to do is go to Epcot, Florida,
Oh,
and go
jeez.
drinking around
yeah,
the world.
drink around the world, man. I've
Yeah.
done that, man. It's so awesome.
It sounds- one of my buddies too. He was a cop, and he would go down every winter. He loved going there in the winter. He said it was all adults.
Oh, yeah.
And whatever week they booked, it was all adults, and that's all it was just partying and shit. He said it was so much fun.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
try to
gonna
sell
lie.
it like you're experiencing other cultures, but really it's just like I want to get drunk on tequila
Yeah.
and schnapps in the same night. So,
Over at Disneyland, they don't serve alcohol, but in California Adventure, they do. So I would be lying if I didn't tell you that I went over there multiple times with friends and, let's say, had too much to drink and went on plenty of rides and were very obnoxious.
it's a different place when you're tipsy. I love that place. When you're
Oh,
tipsy.
it's a very different place when you're under the influence of anything.
It's so fucking true.
Now you guys aren't just all about amusement parks. You're into like haunted attractions and stuff like that too, right?
I
yeah.
I am the haunt fanatic of the group. I'm the one that is just absolutely bonkers on anything scary. I just love it all.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
we got a lot coming up this season. It's just starting actually tomorrow, I guess. It started last weekend, right, Gabe?
It started
Just went through the
last
first one.
weekend. Yeah, I went to Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood Saturday. It actually started Friday night or Thursday night or something like that. So things are already really beginning to kind of take form as their own haunts. And not Scary Farm, like the biggest and baddest and oldest one of them all is starting this tomorrow.
Nice.
And I will be going on Friday as well. And I would also like to point out that I am going on Saturday as well.
Nice.
I just wanted to go to Fright Fest at Six Flags, and I never got a chance to go there.
Oh, that's where I'm going this Saturday.
Wow, and
Nice.
my girlfriend said Batman, the ride, Stoned, is awesome.
See, that ride is like non-stop. Like that ride is like unlike a lot of inverted coasters that I've been on. It doesn't really have any moments for you to catch your breath. So I can understand why she's amazing.
I just wanted to say real quick, you guys have sexy voices.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you think so.
As I pointed out in our last episode, I thought we were sexy enough.
See, it's a thing. We can't escape it all of a sudden.
Apparently, See, I started this off as a joke at the beginning, and now, like, so many people are ending like, hey, what's going on?
They're right.
I love that voice of yours. Oh, yeah.
It's almost got a velvet quality to it.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask something about the haunted attractions. I had watched a movie recently. It was like an independent film, a documentary called like The House October Built, and the whole point of that. Yeah,
I watched that.
I liked it a lot. It was like really cool. But is there such thing as like extreme haunts? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah, extreme haunts are definitely a thing. And first, I'd like to say that I watched the same movie, and I thoroughly enjoyed it as well because it was the perfect movie to watch right before the haunt season.
Right.
But yeah, there are these things that are called extreme haunts where they aren't just experiencing something or people jumping out at you or anything like that. You have to either interact, do things, they do things to you. They'll make sure that you're mentally stable and physically stable before going into
That
the
sounds fucking
experiences
awesome.
because they're legitimately supposed to make you feel like you could die.
Wow.
So anybody who's not in the right frame of mind to do this could legitimately go crazy. So if you don't get like a clear passing, then you can't go in.
It's just a kidnapping, but it's like a safe kidnapping with a safe word.
Pretty much.
Are you blindfolded or like in a sack? Like in a body bag?
You know what? Each one has it different, but some of these, like it's a empty room covered in trash bags, and some of them it's completely blacked out, and it's like a jail cell sort of thing.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's different all over.
Look
the
up
place.
McKamey
Everyone
Manor.
has
Look up McKamey Manor. McKamey Manor is insanity. I talked to the guy. The guy's name is Russ McKamey. I talked to him at Scare LA, and I was like, hey, I don't want to go into your attraction, but tell me a little bit about it. And he would tell me these insane stories, and he's like, yeah, the one thing that usually breaks people is when I dip them upside down in a tank full of water with a whole bunch of moray eels. For some reason, that gets people really easily.
Wow.
I was like, that does not sound like fun to me.
No, right? Like, why would you want
Sounds
that
like
done to you?
waterboarding with the eels. Like, yeah, no. Did you guys hear about the haunted house that had dildos? The clowns were chasing people with dildos last year.
No, where was that?
Oh, where was that? We found their number and we called them. Oh, I can't. It's on our YouTube channel.
Sounds like something out of Vegas.
What was the reasoning behind it? They were scaring people with the fact that they might put it in their butts, or what?
I don't know. I don't know if they told the drunk guys that work there just go with it, just do whatever you want, or
I can only imagine the situation. I can only imagine the situation where it's like right before opening, guys, we don't have any weapons tonight, but I do have my stockpile of sex toys.
I got this box in my trunk. All right, let's go with this. All right.
Don't ask questions, just do it.
Oh my god.
It was funny when we called them. As Rob said, Rob was like, "Hey, this is a radio show, and are you the guys with the clowns with the dildos?" And they just hung up instantly.
Yeah, dude, it was just a second of silence and a click.
They were like, we don't like to talk about that.
We've moved on from that.
Yes.
How did you know about that? Do you want to join?
I was gonna ask you two guys with like deaths at theme parks. Like, what's the sickest one you ever heard of? A couple years ago, I heard of I think somebody losing some limbs at Six Flags.
There's been some beheadings at Six Flags.
Yeah.
People climbing over fences, like to get their own hat, and they jump over like 4 fences that say, "Hey, don't do this or you'll die." And then they do it anyway because they're like, "I really need my Batman hat though."
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that just happened at Cedar Point. There's always some dumb guy that loses their phone or whatever. And why would you risk your life over, a $100 phone?
That was an iPhone.
You know?
I need that. Yeah.
Hey, That phone's pretty sweet, dude. The phone's pretty sweet.
I can't find that phone case anywhere else, man. I'm going for it.
I can't find that lime green alien phone case anywhere. I need to get it back. No, but, there's been deaths at every single theme park, and I know a lot that have happened at Disneyland, and some not so gruesome and some really, really effed up. Like, there's some guy who's trying to sneak into the park a long time ago because, the monorail actually just goes on the edge of the park, like right along Harbor Boulevard. And the guy tried to climb the fence, and he jumped up on the tracking to go into the park. And the monorail started to come, and he tried to get back down. And as he was hanging off the edge, it went over him, just like sucked him right up in there, and they had to walk him off of the freaking track.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. They just hose it down. They're like, yeah, let's just nothing to see here.
Oh, it could have been worse. They could have just left it to watch the rain.
Another one of them was I have a book that has a chapter based on Disney deaths.
Wow.
That's the reason why I know a little bit about this. But there was also this this other guy that was riding the monorail, or not the monorail, sorry, the Matterhorn before it got, right when it first opened, and he unbuckled himself and stood up and just fell from the top of the Matterhorn all the way to the bottom.
Wow.
And then got hit by a bobsled.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's lucky.
Talk about a haunted attraction.
Right? Seriously.
There was a guy on the
that was
terrace
a downer topic.
I think it's
Speaking of haunted
fascinating too.
attractions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Just real quick. On a haunted attraction at Universal Studios, they have the Terror Tram, and one of the actors accidentally got pulled under the Terror Tram, and people thought it was part of the show. They were taking pictures and couldn't believe how it was happening. Oh, it was horrible.
Wow.
Did that happen this weekend?
No, that happened years ago.
Wow.
They don't do that. They don't allow the actors that close anymore.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I think
I was
it's
gonna say,
fascinating
none of them
too.
are that close.
The underground system at Disney. They have that whole underground tunnels and stuff for the mascots.
That's only Disney
Yeah.
World.
They use them for
Disneyland's
celebrities and stuff.
That was Walt Disney. He was real racist, right?
Supposedly.
Those are the rumors. Apparently, he was a racist. He was a anti-Semite. He was a whole bunch of things.
Womanizer, and he's frozen.
Womanizer.
Yeah, whatever.
There's a rumor that he's
Honestly,
Cuban child.
Yes. Ilian Gonzalez, I heard.
Yeah.
I have his head in my freezer, guys. I thought I'd just bring that information to the show. As
Can you just defrost his head so we can talk to him?
I heard Walmart has Sam Walton in their freezers too.
Sure. But it won't be for long because their freezers
in all
are
honesty,
bargains.
with the whole rumors about Walt being an anti-Semite or a womanizer, there people have their faults, and I'm sure that he definitely had his own. But I feel like it's almost inevitable that people are going to think that thing about somebody who's created such an empire based on being so pure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable. And even if he was a womanizer, how could that was the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Living.
And it's just
That's
Everyone's
what
an
people
asshole in
think.
their own special way.
And old people are the most racist people I've ever met in my life. So, yes, he's from that generation.
he
I can
probably,
understand it.
He was probably just saying just spouting on that damn,
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know if you guys have ever watched or heard of Modern Marvels on the History Channel.
Yes.
But they had.
I love that show.
It's an amazing show, but they had a 2-hour episode just about Disney World. And it was one of the most fascinating things I've ever watched on Modern Marvels.
Wow.
If you ever get a chance, watch it. It's fantastic. They show everything about it, like how they expanded the park and all the other all the tunnels and how he acquired all the land and set it all up. It was great. A great.
I heard he gave a couple, some American Indians, some beads. And he just took the land.
Yeah, anal beads, actually.
Yes.
gave him the truth.
Leave it there. Everything's done.
Where can everybody find you guys?
You can
Everywhere.
We're
on
at Park Fanatics on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Vine.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of periscoping now. You guys know what periscope is, right?
Yes, I've seen that.
No.
I haven't done it, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of
It's
live
pretty fun.
broadcasting. We've been doing it from theme parks. Like today, I was just at Six Flags. I couldn't keep myself away from it, and we broadcasted from the park, walking around, and people are commenting, say, "Go ride this ride" and stuff. So We do that all the time. So
Cool.
you can follow us on Periscope at Park Fanatic as well.
Awesome.
I'm actually doing one tonight. I'm going to do one tonight on Not Scary Farm Beat.
Yeah.
Tonight, and
Good
I know a
discussion.
lot of the Not Fanatics are going to want to talk about it. You guys should jump into the conversation. Follow us. Jump into the conversation. I'd love to have you guys in there. Get your opinions, curiosities, or anything. I'd love to have you in there.
Cool, guys. And again, that's Park Fanatics.